So I met this guy that's like a chiropractor. His name was Francois. He's from France.
Fancy.
He said two such powerful things to me yesterday. So he said to me, he's like, I can't do his accent, but he's like, I'm from France. And he's like, where we are, nobody eats in their car. He's like, I literally look over here all the time. I'm sitting here driving and I look over and I see these people munching down on, their burger from Burger King. And they're like, just like
going for it,
going to town. And he's like mortified. He's like, when I first came to this country, he's like, I was like deer in headlights mortified. Right. So give us some things like, if you are a mindful eater, like this is what you do. What would you say?
Okay, so being a mindful eater is basically being very present in the moment. Mm-hmm. So ideally you'd have both feet flat on the floor. You take a look at the plate in front of you, just view it, thinking, is this plate of food going to nourish me, or is it going to sabotage my efforts towards getting healthy? I love that. Start to get all five senses involved, because that really slows you down. Am I smelling my food? Seeing my food? Can I hear my food? So typically food doesn't make a sound, but are you hearing it as you crunch, or did you hear it sizzling as it was cooking? So really slowing down and chewing your food.
Oh my gosh. That is really, and I'm really, really working on that. It's one of my biggest problems. But let me go even beyond that, because Francois said this. He said, let me ask you this. Do you drink a lot of smoothies? And I said, I do have a smoothie every day, pretty much. Mm-hmm. And he said, here's what people do when they drink a smoothie. He's like, they just go, and they just like drink that smoothie so fast. And he said, one of the things that is so important that people don't realize is in your mouth, you that saliva that's in your mouth and everything that goes on in your mouth helps the digestion process so much.
We have digestive enzymes in our saliva that help you break down carbohydrates.
Yes.
And really, people do chug down their smoothies, but you would never sit down and eat a whole banana, a cup of yogurt, a handful of spinach, all these things really fast, and we're making them into smoothies, and they're getting guzzled down so quickly. We'd never be able to eat that array of food in one sit. I'm a very slow eater. I broke my jaw a couple years ago, so every time I eat now, I'm very slow. So
that's maybe what needs to
happen. I don't want everybody to go break their jaw, though.
Maybe that's what I need to do. Cause
don't do that. I don't recommend it. There's a couple apps that you can get on your phone that are free. There's one called Chew Timer, and there's one called...
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Chew Timer.
I need to write that down right away. Chew Timer. I got to do that every time.
Yeah. So there's Chew Timer, which is an excellent one. So basically that one works anytime. It's like every 20 seconds, I believe. It makes a ding or a chime or it vibrates. And that's your cue to take a bite of food. And then you put your fork down and you wait.
Oh my gosh.
To hear it make a noise again. And it's kind of like a little game you can play with yourself.
Oh my gosh. Best thing ever. Okay.